Hey everybody! Welcome to Nintendo Power Couple. I'm Felia.
And I'm Danny. Welcome to our second episode of the NPC Power Hour. It's 2018. We're back.
That's
and
right.
We're a little sick.
Yeah, we're totally sick. So, as you guys know, we took a couple weeks off and we spent some time together.
A little vacation for the holidays.
Yeah.
Great Christmas, New Year's.
It was really nice to relax a little bit. But what happened was we went over the weekend, we went to New York and had a little getaway and went to a cooking class and learned how to make pasta and ravioli.
Shopped in New York.
Of course.
Bought a whole bunch of stuff.
And we also went to the Natural History Museum and it was totally packed and we came home with the virus.
Yep.
So
the next day, you had a
next
fever.
day,
The day after that, I had a fever, and we've been coughing up lungs ever since.
Yeah. So
but we're gonna do this today.
Yeah, we're doing this. We're not having you guys wait. So please forgive us for coughing through this.
So we hope you guys had a great New Year so far. First of all, we've gotten a lot of pictures from you guys of all the NPC merch you're buying.
You guys look super fresh.
Yeah, really. Everybody's wearing the shirts, and Finn had the sticker on her
oh yeah, on
bottle.
the travel mug.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that looked fantastic. So thank you guys so much for supporting us. If you want to be part of the cool club, if you want one of those shirts or stickers or anything else, make sure you check out our store below at the link in the description, right?
For sure, for sure. And we're going to be adding even more stuff soon.
Yeah.
So keep checking back, guys. And the colors, oh my gosh. Before we go, I got to mention the colors. I love that teal and the red. You guys are looking so awesome. So
yeah, thank you guys so much.
Coming.
and speaking of also support, Patreon has been so good to us. You guys have been supporting us through Patreon. Thank you guys so much. For pretty much, what is it? The minimum, $1, right?
The minimum is $1.
$1 a month. You can support the show.
And you get access to more of us, and we're always on there and chatting with you guys about what's coming up next on the show and getting your feedback too, which has been awesome. The Let's Play that we're gonna do today actually was chosen by a patron. So you want to be on there, go check it out.
Yeah, behind the scenes pictures, behind the scenes videos, we put little tidbits here and there. It's a lot of fun. We really appreciate the support, so thank you guys so much. Let's make 2018 amazing, right?
Yes, it's already amazing.
Well, Nintendo's been amazing this year so far because
January's not even over yet, and they've already given us a Direct Mini.
Yes.
And
a whole new way to play.
What?
So we're going to go over both of those. We're going to go over both of those today. So you want to start off with first the Nintendo Direct Mini. Okay, to start, the first game they announced was The World Ends With You port from the DS.
That's right.
Now, for me, I've always wanted to play The World Ends With You ever since I saw it on the DS. I never got around to it, but I will be buying it on the Switch. I'm kind of curious. I know on the DS, I believe it was a top and bottom screen game where the whole point of it was that you were battling on the top screen and bottom screen at the same time.
It looks super complicated.
Yeah, but on the Switch, you only have the one screen, so I'm curious how they're gonna kind of translate the original DS over to the Switch. If that's still gonna have the same feel, the same like frantic energy that the original was supposed to have. If you guys play the original and you saw the Direct and you have a better answer that I am giving, please comment below. But we'll be definitely picking it up.
For sure, and I actually have never even heard of the game until seeing the Direct, and Danny actually showed me some footage on YouTube showing me what the gameplay was like, and it seems totally crazy, but I love the art style, and I'm really excited to see what this game actually is.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
We're looking forward to seeing that one. And next up was the Pokken Tournament DX DLC, and I gotta tell you, I'm kind of a little bit torn or not too happy about it.
Me too.
I mean, originally the game started out on the Wii U, which we had and loved.
Yep.
And then they ported it over to the Switch, which
much better game.
Which we bought, and we actually, even though it was a port, we totally supported it because we played it, and they added on so many new things with the gameplay and the new characters that it felt like it warranted. Okay, it's worth buying it again.
Yeah.
But the DLC that they announced in this Direct Mini seems great, but the fact that it's paid DLC is a little bit much, I think, for me, for my opinion.
Two characters, I think. From what I understood, it was just two fighters. some support Pokemon, and some Avatar stuff. But to charge for it seems weird because I would assume
and it's
that
kind of pricey.
Yeah, and I would assume that, like, you know, for people who bought the Wii U version and then bought the Switch version, when you go into the game twice, that they wouldn't charge you for another 2 fighters add to your roster.
It's a little disappointing because we would love to add that to our Switch version, but it's a little bit expensive to have to pay again for more characters.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how it's going to pan out when it launches.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. So next up in the Direct was a game that really surprised us that we cannot wait to play, Kirby Star Allies.
Whoa!
Woo!
So we absolutely love the Kirby games, and we've actually replayed a whole bunch of them together.
Return to Dreamland, right?
Yes, that was our favorite.
Return to Dreamland on the Wii was one of our favorite Kirby games. It reminded us of Superstar Saga on the SNES.
Classic, yeah.
So much. It's on the SNES Classic right now too, so which is great. But it was so much fun to play that game together, and Star Allies looks like it adds so many cool new things.
And the doubling up of the what do you call them? The
abilities. Yeah.
It's the sickness, guys.
Yes.
I can't think of words. The doubling up of the abilities looks so much fun. I cannot wait to try that one.
And there was something called a friend train that
like
it was for
join the friend train.
Yeah. So I'm really curious to see how that plays out. But trust us, we'll be doing plenty of Let's Plays on that game when it launches in March, I believe, which is just around the corner.
Yeah.
So we cannot wait to get our hands on Kirby. After Kirby, they announced Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Now, one thing that we've talked about all the time is how it's tough with these definitive editions because when you buy a game already and then you buy the DLC and then they release a game that's definitive, including the DLC, to rebuy again, but they add more stuff to it that's not available as a DLC to the people who bought.
Yeah.
Like,
it's great for people who've never played the game before and want to get into it, but for collectors like us, it's a little bit infuriating.
We own it on the Wii U. We own it on the 3DS.
Yeah.
And
I guess we're gonna own it on the Switch.
On the Switch. But it is a great game, so we would highly recommend it if you have, especially if you played Fire Emblem Warriors on the Switch. It's just like that, but it's in the Zelda universe. We highly recommend you pick it up. It's just it stinks for the ones that have double dipped or triple dipped in our case.
Too many dips.
Too many dips.
So the next one up, we're really excited about Mario Tennis Aces.
Yes.
So we both absolutely love the original Mario sports games from the
64
back
ones.
in the 64 days.
Tennis, golf.
I was addicted to that golf. So we're actually really excited to see what Mario Tennis Aces has to offer, and I'm really curious about the story mode that they were talking about. I had never played the Game Boy version that had a story mode, so I'm really excited to try this one.
I know when the Wii U version launched, the previous Mario Tennis game, I know people complained that there was not enough content in it. I guess it was very, very empty, very hollow.
Yeah.
And it looks like Nintendo is going to fix that with Tennis
They're
Aces.
listening to you guys.
Which is great. So there's a story mode. It looks like it could be a robust game, and we cannot wait for that play. We're going to be playing it all the time. Now we go over to East 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. Now, confession, I've never played any of the East games before.
Never heard of it before either.
To be honest, I didn't know it was even pronounced East. I always thought it was Wise, which I know people are screaming at the computer screen right now. It looks fantastic.
It does.
I love the art style, the anime, the battle mechanics. I'm looking forward to giving it a shot when it comes out. I don't know anything about the game.
So if any of you guys have played the previous ones or know anything about the story, please get in the comments and tell us where we should start or what we should start off with.
If it follows the same story, or is it like Final Fantasy where there's no, like, you can just pick it from any one of them?
Or what your experience is like. Tell us, because we need to know.
Yes, it looks fantastic, and we cannot wait to give it a shot, but we're a little lost.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yes.
So the next one is Mario Odyssey DLC, Luigi's Balloon World. So overall, we're excited about this one, but we're not like extremely excited. We're a little
cautious.
bit.
We're cautious, I think, because it's hard to tell where it's gonna go, I think.
Yeah, maybe after we play it, we'll feel a little bit more concrete.
I think so.
What happened was when we first played Mario Odyssey and realized that Luigi wasn't in the game.
Spoilers.
Sorry. Spoilers! We really thought that they were holding out Luigi for something grand, like maybe even making him a playable character.
Like in Galaxy.
Like in Mario Galaxy. So we were kind of hoping for that and a little bit disappointed that it wasn't that. But on the other hand, we were very excited to see Luigi in this game. So we're really looking forward to seeing exactly what that is.
Well, for me too, I'm very worried because it looks like a fun mode, and in theory it sounds like it's going to be a blast where you could hide the balloons wherever you want, and then you got to go find the balloons and you earn points. It sounds great, but then again, I also know how the internet can be, and I know that people, I've seen videos where people are able to get behind walls that they shouldn't be able to get behind.
Like glitch it. And,
yep.
Yeah.
Jump at a wall, or do whatever they do to be able to break a boundary in the game. And I know that's where people are going to be hiding balloons.
Oh, yeah.
And I know it's going to be frustrating when you're looking for a balloon and it's inside a building and it shouldn't be in.
I'll be like hiding it around the corner, and then there's somebody who can like go through the floor and hide it under there.
Sitting, or it's right at, or they run so fast where it's I think you have 30 seconds, so it's like right in that 30-second reach where it's just right out of reach, but they did something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a really cool mode, and it's great to see Mario Odyssey getting DLC, but I just don't know how it's going to work, including everybody as an online experience until it launches soon.
Yeah, we'll see when we actually get to play it.
Yeah. Wahoo! Next up was SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy. It looks like a really cool 2D fighter. We're big fans of like Street Fighter and old school Mortal Kombat. So we don't really know much about this game either. I've never really played if there's any other ones besides this. Really more of just a Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter guy. But
Art of fighting.
Yeah. But we're gonna be willing to give it a shot. So when it launches soon, maybe we'll get back into the ring and
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun.
Girl power.
Yeah. Up next is Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle DLC featuring Donkey Kong. Now, we love Mario plus Rabbids. It's a great game, and having Donkey Kong be the mysterious character for the DLC pack, oh, that was awesome. And the trailer was so fun with
hilarious. Yeah.
Couldn't think of the word because of the sickness. But it was definitely hilarious with Peach, Rabbid Peach, and everything.
And it's great to see Donkey Kong now. We had the Rabbids version of Donkey Kong, which was really great to fight against.
Yes.
But now DK is on our team.
Yeah, what did they call him? A frenemy, right? They said Mario's frenemy. So it'll be really cool to get our hands on some Donkey Kong action. I think you have to have purchased the DLC pack though, so make sure you do that. It's totally worth it for everything else they've given so far.
Yeah.
And it's a great game. We cannot wait to play as DK.
Yeah.
Another game they announced was Payday 2. Now, again, I don't know much about Payday.
I know nothing about it.
It reminds me of kind of like Grand Theft Auto, but from what I've seen from the trailers, I'm guessing it's online only or local multiplayer. I guess you rob a bank together and you have to assemble your team. And it's my only setback is that when you include people online, you gotta hope that it's people who take the game seriously and who want to play with you and not try to mess with you or ruin the experience for others. So when you involve the gameplay experience needing to have everybody work as a team, I'm really cautious on it. Maybe once it comes out and it's tried and tested, we could give it a shot. Hey, but if that's your thing, it looks like it could be a fun game.
So next up was Faye. Now this one looks really unique and really exciting.
I was surprised by this one.
Yeah, not expecting it at all. I love the art style and the whole thing about like the sounds and the music and the singing sounds really intriguing. I am really excited for it.
They said you could use your Joy-Con to, I guess, adjust the pitch and the music, which I'm really curious how that works out.
It just plays on my love of like Twilight Princess being the wolf and like being able to play the music.
Yeah, that's exactly.
It kind of reminds. Yeah, as soon as I saw it, it reminded me of that, and I'm like, I'm all in.
It reminded me of Spyro. I actually had Spyro flashbacks from seeing it because the character looked a little bit like Spyro, which I love, and the art style definitely fit Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for when that comes out. We'll definitely have to pick that one up.
For sure. So right after Faye came Celeste, another really unique looking design game, and it just looks so cool. Like, I'm excited. She looks like a superhero.
Yeah, and it looks really challenging. It reminds me of The End is Nigh, which had that challenging 2D kind of side-scrolling, like, be very precise.
I am loving all these games for the Switch now that are, like, going back to the original 2D design.
Yes.
And just bringing back, like, all this emotional nostalgia that comes with it, but also the gameplay has been amazing. So I'm really looking forward to Celeste.
Next, Nintendo gave us yet another Wii U port in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Now, we're also very mixed on Tropical Freeze as well. We grew up with the Donkey Kong Country series on the Super Nintendo. Love it. But when it came to like the Tropical Freeze, it was very, very challenging, and not in a way like...
For me, Tropical Freeze is kind of like the Rage Quit game of all games.
Yes, that's like controller through your TV, cursing, and you leave the room.
I don't think we made it through like half an hour of playing that together without me like being like, why? Which is really frustrating because we love, I mean, we've gone back and played all the Super Nintendo games multiple times.
Easily.
We love them. We love the N64 one, DK Rap, shout out.
Yes.
And it was just a little disappointed that it was so hard, and I think that's why they included the new
Funky Kong mode,
where it's just maybe a little too easy. I don't know, we'll see. Or maybe it'll make it so much better to play for me when I really just wanted to throw the control.
I think also the problem too was there was motion controls involved in the last one, where you had to like shake the Wiimote to make him roll, and
there's sort of like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I felt like there was like a 2-second delay in like the rumble, and then like it would take a second. The
game required precision, and there was also at every turn the game was out to get you, out to try to make you fail. No, that's exactly how it was. Because
it's tough.
If you tell me that you played Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze from beginning to end without dying, I don't believe you, because there's no way you could get from the start of the game to the end without ever playing it before and completing it, because every time...
without ever getting into a rage.
Because like even when we saw in the Nintendo Championships, they had the minecart level, and everybody was dying left and right, because it's every time you turn around, there's a new thing you have to be quick on your feet.
Yeah.
And even then, sometimes it's have to trick you.
And again, there's that delay in the response time.
Yeah, there's a little delay.
It's not instant like the older games. There's like, I don't know, maybe a split millisecond. I don't know what it is, but definitely it's really tough.
But we will be getting it, and we will be playing this on the show, and you can watch us play this on the show.
It will be hilarious.
Watch us rage quit. If it's not, I mean, maybe it's fixed, but if not, we will be rage quitting live right on our Let's Plays. So we're going to hope for the best with Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze with new Funky Kong mode. Last but certainly not least was Dark Souls remastered, ported to the Nintendo Switch. I am so excited for this because I've never actually played the Dark Souls games before.
Neither have I.
It's so great to see Nintendo getting all these hardcore games like Doom, Wolfenstein's coming soon. Like, it's great to see these hardcore games being ported to the Switch, as well as, you know, family-friendly games. But I will be picking up Dark Souls on day one. I know it's going to be frustratingly difficult, but I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
And all of these games, like Dark Souls, has great story. And even for someone like me, I don't necessarily play these games, but I love sitting on the couch and watching Danny play them. So he can go through the trouble of like getting through the
dying
game.
over and over again, and then...
And I can just enjoy the story. So
you'll be my coach.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll be backseat driving.
So she'll be backseat driving on Dark Souls. So we cannot wait. But, so that was the Nintendo Direct Mini. That was our thoughts.
It was pretty impressive, the amount of stuff they jammed into a Direct
minutes.
Mini.
15 minutes.
We weren't expecting that many things, and it was really exciting to see a bunch of new stuff, a bunch of the classics come back, couple ports in there that are exciting to check out. And we can't wait to see what Nintendo does in this entire year.
Now, if you guys have different opinions than us on the Direct, please sound off below. We'd love to check out what you guys thought about the games, what you were hoping would be announced, Animal Crossing. And what you're excited for the most out of the Direct.
So there you have it. That was our thoughts on the Nintendo Direct Mini. You guys gotta let us know what you thought. Was there any games you were hoping to hear about?
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. And how did you feel about what was announced? What are you most excited to see next?
Yeah, all I know is that if this Direct Mini was any indication of what Nintendo has in store for us in 2018, Switch owners are gonna have a lot on their plate. I cannot wait. But that leads us to the next big surprise announcement that happened. Nintendo unveiled a new way to play aimed at kids and the kids at heart, and we're gonna go over it right now with the brand new Labo. So Labo was a big surprise.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything like that at all.
Not at all. And it's one of those things that when they showed it, my first thought was, wow, I wish I had this as a kid. It looks magical. Like,
yeah, it does. Instantly, it just like makes you think of being a kid. I remember when I was a kid, like the funnest thing to do would be like grab cardboard and like make something, like make a spaceship or like a bow or anything. Yeah.
It's really crazy because at first when the trailer was premiered, we didn't know what it was. They were showcasing like the little pieces coming off the conveyor belt, and then they started showing them building the things and turning it into a fishing rod and oh man,
the piano.
Thank you. I could not think of the words.
Which I know you explained it to me, but how it works as a piano still doesn't connect for me.
Well, what they said,
magic.
I think the IR camera on the one Joy-Con is pointing inside the piano, and there's strips on the back of the keys so that when you press it, the camera sees the strip and knows what note to play.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, and it looks like a really cool way to get kids playing the Switch and also kind of doing nice, building projects, arts and crafts. This is things that I loved growing up, and I know you love to do growing up, and it's integrating video games with just these physical things now. These
I think it's really fantastic that Nintendo's even diving into this new unexpected thing. It's perfect for the kid audience. I mean, like I was talking to Danny about it. I've been working with kids for, I don't know, over 10 years now. And this is so perfect for like building on their mind, building on their creativity, help with building like social skills, because like kids can now have everybody come over to your house and you like work on building the robot together.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Even like shout out to Mr. Vaga and his Nintendo Club. This is so perfect for him.
Perfect for Bill's Nintendo Club.
Yeah, and for all the Nintendo clubs, we hope to inspire you guys to make in your neck of the woods, please. You bring this in and everyone can work on it together. The possibilities are really endless. It teaches like early engineering skills.
Yeah.
And it
looks complicated. There's like rubber bands and wires and like a whole pulley system. Like it looks really complicated, and the things that like growing up it was like building Legos or building with the Kinects and things like that. I remember I even had a book about, it was paper dinosaurs, and
I love
and it
those.
was you'd like the book had all these little pieces you had to cut out out of construction paper, but you could tape them together and you would make a dinosaur out of it. And I love that book, and I still have the book. But it was so cool to like just kind of get your hands into it and just start making something out of just paper. And
it's so fantastic that it's taking like, okay, video games, this virtual world, and bringing it into our world and having it be such a direct connection between what's going on the screen and what's going on physically with you. It's a new way to like bring kids and kids at heart like us into the games even more, into the interactivity even more. We're really excited about this.
It looks like there's 2 packs right now. There's currently 2 packs, and then there's also a I think it's to help customize. There's like a third, like I forget the name of what it's called, but it actually has like the tape and the stickers and all that kind of stuff that you could add to your creations, which is really cool. So you could add like Mario eyes to your little, Joy-Con, as I call them now, Toy-Con.
Toy-Con.
Toy-Con, which is really cool. A really cool name. So you could like create your little Toy-Con monster, your little, your little monster character, and put little eyes on them. And they were showing in the trailer that kids were coloring on the cardboard.
Yeah.
And I just gotta say too, I know everybody, you know, as soon as this thing got launched and announced, everybody either was for it or against it.
Yeah, it's very polarizing.
Very polarizing. People who were against it were saying that it's overpriced cardboard. But I mean, you know, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. You have to remember it's for a child audience. It's not for, you know, necessarily the collector side of us that might want a product that you can display or like have it untouchable, sort of like perfect, pristine.
Back on the shelf over here with
It's not for that, and you got to be okay with that. It's for getting your hands in there and
creativity,
making something with the group, with people you love, and that's why it's so exciting for me.
Can't wait.
The possibilities are amazing, not just with like what they give you from the beginning, and also what, you know, the more packs that they can make.
Which there will be more packs. Based on the trailer, there will be more packs because we saw there was like a duck, camera, there was all these different things that they showcased that aren't in any of those first 2 starter packs. So there will be a future of Labo beyond the first 2.
But I love that it's cardboard. Also, I know like collectors are so mad that it's cardboard, but I love that it's cardboard for a couple of reasons. One, it's like, it's eco-friendly.
Which is great.
Especially with anybody who is around kids, has kids, you know, like 99% of the stuff you buy for your kids is like plastic. We don't need more plastic.
Cardboard's fine.
Yeah, it's great for the environment. And I love that it's cardboard because it also gives the kids the freedom to then maybe grab paper and grab cardboard from like an old cereal box and like add stuff on and like make your robot, you know, add on like little...
something else.
Yeah, use felt and add on like, this is my idea right now, add on little triangles to the back and make it like a Sonic robot.
There
like,
you go.
Why not? The creativity that Nintendo was like giving them the platform with, and then, you know, kids are so creative and just can imagine almost anything. I can't wait to see.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Please, if you guys get it and you start creating all kinds of crazy things, tweet us. I want to see what you guys make.
Send us pictures of what you guys make. It launches on April. It comes out in April.
Yeah.
There's an event coming up. We're gonna try to get into the event into Nintendo New York.
It does say for parents and children, and
I'm an overgrown child, so maybe we can make that work. Maybe that'll count, being kids at heart. We're gonna try to get in there, and if we do, you can expect full coverage. We will be filming all the things we create. We will be giving you all the different in-depth analysis of what we actually play with, what we think. We're so excited. I saw somebody was talking about the camera on the Labo camera, saying that it could be a potential thing for like a Pokemon Snap game in the future. So the idea of playing Pokemon Snap with the camera walking around and having the switch on this, like, crazy. I cannot wait to see how they integrate this into more games. We're excited about it. I'm excited. This is a slam dunk for Nintendo, I think, just because I think it's going to draw in, it's going to bring in the kid-friendly, the the younger audience, younger gamers, who also parents who have kids that, you know, are gamers at heart.
And the young at heart, like us.
Yes. But it'll be a great thing for like adult gamers to introduce to their children. It'll be a great way to be able to like introduce them to video games, but also they can learn together by building these creations. It looks like, my only concern is that I hope the robot suit fits a grown tall man. I really do.
Yes. If not,
that
like
would be
I
the saddest
said,
thing.
We'll grab some stuff and add on to it, make it work.
Some Mario Odyssey cereal boxes, a pizza box, take me up, and we'll be ready to go.
I want to see more instruments. So they have the piano. I want to see all the like more instruments so we can get it like really going.
You want a Donkey Konga too, don't you? That's what you want. You want to play some Donkey Konga. So we think that it's a slam dunk hit for Nintendo. We want to know what your thoughts are. Leave them below what you think of the new Labo. Are you going to pick it up? Are you a parent who's picking it up for your children? Or are you an adult?
Kid at heart.
Yeah, a kid at heart like us who's picking it up. Let us know below. Okay, so now we've gone over our thoughts on the Nintendo Direct Mini
and Nintendo Labo,
which we cannot wait for. Now it's time for Let's Plays, and we're gonna be doing these a little different from now on. How are we gonna be doing these?
We're gonna get into our onesies and have some funsies in our onesies.
Yes, we are. Yoshi and Mario onesies. All of our Let's Plays from now on will pretty much feature this.
Yeah.
It's a new way to play.
We're gonna get comfy.
We're gonna get comfy and cozy.
Silly.
The game we're playing today is Donkey Kong Country on the SNES Classic, chosen by our Patreon Power Players, and it's perfect timing with Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze being announced as a port to the Switch. We're gonna go back to its roots.
Go back to the roots. So let's get in our onesies, get that SNES Classic hooked up, and let's get to it.
Welcome to our Let's Play, where we are playing Donkey Kong Country on the SNES Classic.
Yes.
This is one of our favorite games.
Absolutely. Our patrons chose this one, so we're very excited to play it.
So let's jump on in. Here's the menu. Now, we already have a game we started, so we're going to continue off of that game.
Yeah, I think so.
And we are playing in our onesies
Oh,
today.
yeah. We are having some funsies in our onesies.
I love that. Okay, so let's start up our file. Okay, so we're
Should we go back to the old stages or just keep on
I say
going?
we keep trucking on. Let's see what we
Okay.
get. Okay, Winky's Walkway.
Winky's Walkway. Okay. Do you want to play first?
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's do this. What are these guys called again?
Kremlins.
Kremlins. Okay, I keep forgetting.
And what is his name?
His name's Winky.
Winky?
I couldn't remember for the longest time. What was I calling him?
She called him Crimey.
Crimey.
He was Crimey, the crime frog, and that's how we played.
I forgot his name. It's been a long time.
We were too lazy to look it up, so we went with Crimey for a little bit, right? That was
Yeah. He's fighting the Kremlin crime.
nice. I
So
like that.
maybe Crimey's a better name. I don't know.
Maybe.
Just a suggestion.
We're big fans of Donkey Kong Country, the Donkey Kong Country series. Ooh, hold on a second.
Yes!
I'll
Bonus!
hold that thought. I'm gonna hold that thought. Let's see.
Bonus stage. Okay, so I had a whole strategy,
The master at work.
the master strategy, to try to get as many as you possibly can. So you go one way first. Okay, let's see.
Here's your pro tip, guys.
Pro tip. Let's see how much I can get. You go all the way one way first, and then no, I missed. Okay, then all
It's gonna kill
the
me
way
what the ostrich's name
the
is.
other way. Ostro.
Deal. It's Crimey the ostrich.
He has cool sneaks though.
He
I will
does.
say that. Oh no!
I would cry when his name
fell.
was Sneaks.
Imagine.
I have no idea what his name
I
is.
fell. I messed up my own perfect system.
370's great.
No, I've done better. I messed up my perfect system.
We should also say that we are sick. We came back from New York. If you haven't watched the full NPC Power Hour episode yet, we came back from New York, feeling a little down. Then you got the flu. I mean, you got the fever.
Instantly. I was sick, yeah.
I had the fever the following day. We've been coughing up ever since. We apologize if we're coughing now.
He's like a day behind me.
Nice. You got the Kong.
Oh.
Beavers that live in poison containers.
Yeah, what is that? A never-ending container of
Love the music.
evil beavers.
The music is fantastic. So we're big Donkey Kong Country fans. I still have my old SNES with all the games, all three. And when we were dating, Felia used to come up to my parents' house and spend the weekend all the time.
Yes.
And when she would come up there, we would play through one of these games.
Yeah, do you want to play?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to be the next guy?
Sure.
Okay, I'll tap you in.
So we play through Donkey Kong Country 1, and then when we beat that, it'd be 2, and then we did 3. Fantastic.
Well, it was
game.
great because at that point I hadn't played Super Nintendo in years. Like mine was still back in Trinidad at that point, so this is kind of awesome. Like you had it just easily available. So we went through and played what Mario, and we played
everything.
Ninja Turtles, which was crazy because we finished that in like 20 minutes.
Turtles
or something.
in Time, guys. That's a great game.
Which I swear, when I was younger, that took really long to finish. And didn't we play Mario RPG
Ooh!
Sorry, I'm like throwing you off your game.
No. We downloaded RPG. I sadly don't own it, but we downloaded it onto, I think, the Wii at the time.
Oh, it was on the Wii. Okay.
Virtual console on the Wii and
But
played
isn't
it.
that the same time we played it? Because you had never played it.
I've never
at
played
that
RPG up at that point, and now I love it. Gino.
Gino.
I wanted Gino and Smash.
Now you finally know.
The love of Gino. Who leaves their mine carts all over the place?
Ooh, fancy footwork.
Look at you go! Ooh!
Yeah!
Ow!
No.
It's okay.
I was distracted by the goodies.
Distracted by how good you just did.
If anybody knows, that knows me, knows that I love collecting things.
She collects all the coins, all the bananas, whatever it could be. Felia collects everything in games.
It's golden shiny, I will have it.
Yep. And if you leave it behind, it drives her nuts.
Yeah, love it.
Oh, that was it.
These minecart levels are my favorite. Is it in Donkey Kong Country 2 where like there's this whole circus themed area and there's like the minecart?
It's with the stoplights on the red and green.
And then there's like a skull that follows you.
Yeah, that's Donkey Kong Country 2.
I love those. I love those.
Bouncy.
And it's like ha ha
Bonanza.
ha. He like
Yeah, he
like
just-
yells at you.
Just like that, he laughs.
There's something up there.
There's something up there.
Is that a Rambi? Is that his name, Rambi?
Rambi the Rhino.
The Rhino.
I can't
How do you
it.
get up there?
Unless there's a... Oh.
Oh, the tire.
Oh!
Doy.
That's,
The tire.
push this thing this way. Donkey Kong's
That
that way.
Rambi.
Ooh! Yes!
Bonus!
I'm gonna try your strategy.
Go
Yes.
one way and then go the other way? Oh man, this brings back so many memories.
Now, I love snow levels in games. Like, they are my favorite. And Donkey Kong Country has some of the best snow levels.
Yeah.
I think that's the next
And some
place.
of the best music in snow levels.
Yes, they do. I think we've had people ask us on Twitter before about that.
Yeah,
about what our
yeah.
favorite Christmas music is, and it goes back to Donkey Kong Country music. That's a good.
And Mario. Christmas level music is just all good.
Yeah, you cannot beat it, and it just reminds me of where we live.
Look at all those points! You did so good.
Thank you.
Good job.
Should we show everybody our secret high five that we usually do? Our accidental secret high five.
Yeah.
We went to high five, and we don't know whether to be the low five or the high five.
Well,
And-
a lot of times, like, when we're playing, that's what we do. We high five. So
Yes.
it's like, we went in at the same time, right?
And we both kind of went, whoop,
And then I did that at the same
and that's
time.
that's our high five.
Our secret high five.
That's not a secret anymore. Our secret high
So
five.
now,
told
NPC
everybody.
power players will know that's the high five,
That's
right?
how you high five.
That's the high five. Well, it's a low five, I guess, right? We don't even know.
I don't even know. I know one thing. This game did not help my irrational fear of wasps. Definitely did not. Ooh, nice.
And my irrational fear of jumping crocodiles.
You have that? You have a irrational fear of jumping crocodiles?
Why not?
And why not? Might as well. Okay, for being sick, we're not doing so bad.
Yeah, no. Nothing like playing some good old
I just...
Super Nintendo when you're not feeling good to make you feel better.
Any respawn on the tire? Maybe not.
A little bit back, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back here. No. Let's see, maybe it comes back.
Maybe not.
So what is your favorite... Oh, there it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Redemption time. What's your favorite Donkey Kong Country game?
That's a tough one. This one's excellent, obviously.
The original.
And then Donkey Kong Country 2 is fantastic because Diddy gets kind of more of a highlight in that one, I feel like.
Yeah. He has to rescue Donkey Kong.
Yeah, and then the levels are really great and clever and different. Especially the minecart levels are really fantastic. But I don't know if this might be an unpopular opinion. Also, DK3 is great because it's so different as well.
Nothing wrong with DK3.
You get to play with the kid. What's his
Kitty
name?
Kong.
Kitty Kong.
Kitty Kong.
And Dixie's in it, which was always my favorite, just being able to play as Dixie. And
She had the cool move with the hair twirl. That
Yeah.
that saved me so many times.
And then there's like, you can like go in the water. Like, don't you? We haven't played that one in a while. But don't you like?
There's a
take
riverboat.
a speedboat
Yeah,
or something?
yeah.
Yeah, and go through the water, and then there's like the lava levels and like the B levels. I love that one. Maybe 3. What's yours?
2. Absolutely 2.
Why 2? Out of all of them.
Pirate King K. Rool.
Ah.
Pirate Kremlins. Beautiful music. Bramble Blast with Squawks.
Oh my
Like,
gosh, that level is insane.
But the music, that's one of my favorite, if
Yeah.
not the favorite video game soundtrack, I
Yeah,
think.
the Cat with 9 tails, guys. That's
Yep.
Spin. Yeah,
Oops.
I hear ya.
That brings back
That's
so
a
many
really good one.
memories.
You're right. I don't know.
It's tough.
I can't choose.
They're all good, but we're starting with the first one.
Yes.
Because it's on the SNES Classic.
And this kind of sets us up to get in the mood
With
to
crime.
play some Tropical Freeze soon for the Switch.
Yes, we need to toughen up for Tropical Freeze, because Tropical Freeze is, as we mentioned before, very difficult. It's not. I'm clap you ready?
Okay, clap me
On a
in.
scary level.
Really? I'm scared.
He went ow when you hit him.
These guys.
They're crazy.
I think he had too much coffee this
I
morning.
was gonna make the same joke. I was gonna say that guy had too much coffee.
Okay, here we go. Whew.
Red light puts him to sleep.
I used to always try to roll into those guys and then die.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I always fear, like, when it turns back to green, there's one ahead of you that...
Okay, let's do this.
I miss the Kremlin characters, all these guys in the new Donkey Kong series.
Yeah, I do too.
I really do.
I wish they would bring them back.
I know, they weren't, like used
Featured,
or,
yeah.
or stale. Like, I didn't think that it was, like, overused
Not at all.
at all. I miss that. So maybe we'll see that?
Can I do that?
Yes!
Got it!
You see?
That's the high five.
And then he's scratching his head. He's
Like,
I don't-
what are you up to?
what is he doing?
Oh, this guy.
I gotta tell you, it's a lot nicer to play this in pajamas. In onesies.
Aren't you having funsies in your onesies?
I am.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, secrets!
These are-
that was so good.
These were always tough. You had to be like so precise
Yeah.
or to shoot off the screen.
Don't you worry, I got this. Or not. Yeah.
It's gonna drive you crazy if you don't get all those bananas.
A little bit. Oh man, come on! No!
No!
I'm not quite precise. I'll get these bananas, feel better about myself.
Those bananas will be there forever.
What does this go to? I wonder. This guy is just trying to bite me.
Oh, that was a little tricky. I
That
guess
was! How did he wake back up?
maybe, I don't know. Maybe get a little glimpse of green light?
Oh
Look
man,
at that.
this is tricky. Look how, like, this guy's freaking out right now.
Ooh. That's a ripoff. Diddy Kong is scratching his head like, I don't know what to do.
I feel like,
Ooh.
oh my gosh. Just go, 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 go.
Gee, yes! Nice.
Exit. Not so bad.
These are
We still
definitely
got
hard
some
games.
skills.
Should we go save the candy?
Yeah, good idea.
Nice. Candy Kong save point.
Get in there. Honey Kong.
16.
Oh, we're doing good, I think.
Half an hour in at 16%. That's it's these games are a lot shorter, I think, than we remember.
Should we go visit Funky or?
No. Funky Shade, right?
Funky Shade.
Yeah, we'll just see a lot. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of Funky Kong in Tropical Freeze.
Yes. He'll be making life easier, I think, right?
I think so.
So we don't rage quit.
Yes. That is going to be a game, guys. Definitely watch out for, because we will be rage quitting
Oh my gosh.
all the time.
It's crazy.
We do it already.
We love the Donkey Kong series, but that game is just
Tough.
so crazy.
Take my tire.
So difficult. Where are you taking that trash?
I don't know. He's collecting trash. Somebody's car somewhere is just missing tires, and they're wondering what happened.
I don't know why they hid the tire in the ground though.
I don't know. Seems like a lot of work. Rare.
Alligator head.
Yeah. Ooh, yes.
Crocodile. I don't know.
Now that is my favorite sidekick buddy.
What's his name?
Unguard, the swordfish. You forgot that? That's
So we have Winky, we have On Guard, we have Rambi, and then the ostrich.
Crimey.
Crimey the ostrich.
No, Crimey's just anybody. I think Crimey was the.
Ostro.
It's gonna just hit us.
Please let us know in the comments.
We will look it up after this for ourselves too, but whew, I know people are probably screaming right now, going,
Yeah.
"It's clearly."
How dare you?
It's clearly Crimey. Snakes. Felia loves snakes, by the way.
I hate snakes. I love animals, but snakes don't count. I know people are gonna be mad, but they don't count.
Well, snakes to you are wasps to me.
Yeah.
So we have our mutual. Ooh, Crimey. Crimey, the crime fighting frog.
I call him Crimey once.
And it sticks.
And it's stuck.
Ooh, look at this guy.
He's mean.
What is he throwing?
I don't know. Eggs? He's
Brown
like
eggs?
hatching eggs.
Is that how he hatches his eggs? That is horrible.
I don't know.
I think he needs child services called on.
Maybe.
That's a problem. Look at him. Just.
Oh, I know what it is. He has a bowl of cereal, and that's all the the raisins. Nobody likes the raisins.
There
in
you
their
go.
cereal.
So he's basically.
He's like throw the get out of here.
He doesn't
He's
like
eating
raisins.
the cereal.
That. I like that you humanized him. Yep.
Ooh, Crimey took a hit.
Crimey just got thrown away.
Don't do it. Don't even think about it, DK.
That's how I act when there's a wasp in the house.
Anywhere.
Yep.
Within like 50 feet.
That is so true. I go. If there was one in here right now, I'd be like this the whole Let's Play. Just.
No, we're fine. Okay, let's do this. Banana pile.
Skip Cranky.
He's so cranky. He's a classic.
What do
But
we
yeah,
got?
let's do this.
Necky's nuts. You laughed first. She laughed first at Necky's nuts.
Who names him that? Come on.
You ready for Necky's
Come on,
nuts?
Rare. He's tricky. Watch out. There goes the raisins.
Want to fight him?
Nah, it's okay.
Sure. Yeah.
I have no choice. Right on your head. Ah!
Ooh.
You
I like the sound he makes.
killed my brethren.
And you. Ow, ow, ow. Nintendo banana.
Yup. I want to have some. Well, I flipped my hat up.
Just like the Mary Tyler Moore, just hat in the air.
What?
Yes. I sometimes forget.
I didn't grow up with
Yes.
all these classic American shows, so I
That's
don't
crazy.
know. Which one's that?
We'll Google that later after we Google what the
Mary
ostrich is called. We will
Which one's
Google-
Mary Tyler Moore?
We'll Google it.
I want to know. I want to be hip and cool like you guys.
You just smack that vulture in the face with the barrel.
He had it coming. Just saying.
He's the worst flight pattern. like a
like
2-foot radius. He's just gonna.
I'm gonna go home. Nah, I should stay. Nah, I think I'm gonna go home. I try to remember as many of the secrets as I can.
It's funny how this stuff comes back to you from childhood. You know, like playing
Plus, there was bananas showing you like, hey, there's something up there.
Kong. But it's interesting, like how even replaying this off the SNES Classic, it's like as we're playing, it's like things are coming back to us, we're remembering things. We go, oh, I know what that is, or I know where that's supposed to like.
Yeah.
Really crazy.
Yet I can't remember
Don't
how to
become
do
salty
my algebra.
Donkey Kong sulking behind you.
I think he wanted some of that. He wanted to be like, woo.
Well, it's Donkey Kong Country, not Diddy Kong Country, so I think
yeah, Diddy's like trying to be the king.
Cool
here.
one. Nice. Whoa!
Oh snap! Look at that!
I've never seen that before. You blew it up just with your butt.
Had too much curry.
Nice. Oh. I actually forgot that you were Diddy. I thought Donkey Kong was you. Oops. I forget if they actually there's an end to it. Oh, there you go.
Oh, look at that! I made it!
One Donkey Kong Red Blue.
Woo!
Donkey Kong's still sulking.
DK, don't be so sad.
Yes.
Okay, try to get that. Got it.
Nice.
Let's do this.
Me and my little brother Mikey used to play this all the time. This was our jam back in the day. We used to play Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, and then we would switch.
Were you DK?
I was DK, I think, and I think that I was, he liked Diddy Kong, and then the next one he was Diddy Kong, and I stayed in Dixie because he was Diddy Kong. And then I think, because I was Dixie, he was Kitty in the third one. I can tell you a cute story. I got this for Christmas from my grandparents. Donkey Kong Country. Like the cartridge I still have at the house is the exact cartridge. What had happened? Yeah. And what had happened was since my grandparents had no idea what the Super Nintendo was or any of this stuff, my parents used to buy the games and give them to my grandparents to wrap to give to us. So when we were opening up our Christmas presents, our grandparents were just as surprised to see what we got as we were.
Like, what's that?
It was really cool though, and that was
that's really sweet though.
Yeah. They wanted to make sure that we got what we wanted, and
that's very sweet.
Very sweet. They also were the ones that got us Mario Paint.
Really?
Yeah, my grandparents bought us
Wow.
Mario Paint.
Wait, but did they know it was Mario Paint, or did your parents get it for you?
I
And
think
then...
I think my parents got it.
Oh, okay.
But we actually have. I should try to find that. We have a home video of that actually.
Of you playing Mario Paint?
Of getting Mario Paint for my grandparents.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's great. We have to. Why don't you show me these home videos? Whenever it's like a holiday, ooh, secret, and we go over to his parents' house, I always say like, oh, let's get pictures and stuff, and nobody ever gets me the pictures. So
I'll get you pictures.
See the stuff.
I'll get you pictures.
Where's the like videos? And
I'll get you videos.
I'm just saying.
You're gonna see all the embarrassing videos.
Yeah.
That guy was just standing in the wrong spot.
He had it coming.
Okay, let's see.
Fancy footwork. Ooh! Oh man! Can I?
Yeah, you could if you don't have to bees.
Ooh!
Wow!
Wow! Oh my gosh! Now this is even harder.
That might have been my
I
bad.
choked. I choked.
That one might have been my
I
bad.
choked.
Getting cocky. I like the sounds that you could hear them in the barrel.
Yeah, which we were saying, like, why are they in a barrel?
Who knows? Who puts them in a barrel?
Is it because, like, the whole thing, like, monkeys in a barrel or a barrel of monkeys? It's fun as the barrel of monkeys. Isn't that a saying?
I think part of that might have been.
Isn't that a saying, though?
Yeah.
It's fun as a barrel of monkeys?
Yeah. More fun than a barrel of monkeys.
Okay. Something like that.
Definitely monkeys and barrels. That makes sense.
DK seems like he's having fun.
And because I think the original Donkey Kong threw barrels at Mario back in the day.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Or Jumpman.
Jumpman.
I think I'm dying.
No! Don't die!
Will we survive this Let's Play?
These guys.
I know, it's like... So, it's still weird because the one was throwing them from behind, but he's vomiting them. So...
He's like, raisins! Blah!
So that's when he already ate his cereal, you're saying, and he's just like regurgitating the bad stuff.
The moral of the story is no one likes raisins.
also that box of Raisin Bran I bought you. No go.
Oh. I actually do like raisins in cereal. But as a general rule, I don't like raisins. Because it totally makes sense.
You ready to visit Ewok Village?
Ewok Village. I'm waiting for the Ewoks to come out back there. Ooh, whoopsie. I think I needed that guy.
He might do. That was close.
I thought I was going to be dead. Okay.
So it's after the banana.
Banana. K. Always after the K.
Ooh.
Everybody's probably like, okay. N. N. Just don't pause this Let's Play anywhere in between, because I was making stupid faces.
Look, Donkey Kong's all frustrated. He's like, let's go! He's banging his chest.
Oh, let me get that.
32.
Throw my hat up, do a trick.
See the sultan? You see it now?
I know.
He's just...
Why is he so sad?
No.
Did I play the last one? I think this might be your level.
No, you're good.
No, go for it.
This one, yeah.
I think so. Did I play the last one? Or did we both kind of play the last one?
It's up to you.
Go for it. You got this.
Knock you out, knock you out.
Knock those beavers in the head.
I feel bad because it's probably their home. Like, Donkey Kong just came in and just started kicking people's butts off their houses.
Just like a Donkey Kong to do. I don't know.
1, 2, 3. It looks like the beavers probably built this
That
place.
was a family. You just destroyed an entire family.
Donkey Kong wants bananas.
I like how these guys jump with their hands up and like that.
Try to look threatening.
Yeah.
Or they're having fun. They're going, wee!
Wee! Yay! Did you plan that, or did you just get lucky?
I think I got lucky.
That was good timing.
Yes!
Secret!
Secret. Oh.
Okay, so the center, yeah. You got it! Look at you go! You got skills.
And then I die.
No, you got this. You.
Ooh,
What was
smart.
that?
Because they realized people were probably going to mess it up, so they just put a failsafe in there.
Wow.
Good on you, Rare.
Good looking out! Now, if you hit a certain amount of bad guys in a row, do you get anything? Like in Mario, if you hit like a certain amount of... Okay. That was just wishful thinking.
You could try.
I guess, maybe.
Nobody's going to stop you. Except that guy.
Except that guy. And that guy. I always forget to like time that one. Or that one.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm excited to try Tropical Freeze and give it a second chance.
I'm hoping that the Funky Kong edition isn't like too easy. Like, I hope it helps, but doesn't make it too easy.
Yeah, strike that balance between difficulty and fun would be great. Yeah, I would like that.
Can't go without that banana.
Because we love the Donkey Kong series, so it would be a shame. Yeah, I know we tried it many times on the Wii U, and we rage quit so many times.
We kind of get like, what would you say, like
aggravated.
Should I go do that?
No, it was just a letter we already got.
Oh, okay. We get like what, half an hour into it, and then it's like usually about all we can.
Well, we always decide we want to play. We're always like, hey, let's play some Donkey Kong Country. And then we play it for a few minutes. And we're like, oh my god, this game is frustratingly difficult. Like, I want to play,
Yeah.
you know. And I think it had to do with the motion controls and there definitely was a little bit of a delay. I mean, we got the Pro Controller and used the gamepad, and it kind of helped. But still, like, one person using the gamepad as a controller was tough.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that right now with the Switch, having 2 Pro Controllers and Hopefully that's...
Hopefully it helps.
Hopefully it
Because
helps.
we wanted to love it as much as we love these original games, but it was just a little too crazy. Don't even do it. Don't do it. Don't be a hero. Nice.
I think he does the dance. Funky shade.
Forest Frenzy.
Oh, I remember the rope levels. These levels are really tough.
They are. I like that it looked like DK was just mirroring him.
Did the same thing?
Yeah.
I just smacked him in the back of the head.
You got this. Oh,
You
this
got
is
this.
me?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that one.
Ooh, almost had it. This
Close.
guy is gonna try to get me. Fancy footwork. Come on! I can do this. Got it. I wasn't leaving without that K.
Nope.
Or these bananas.
I was expecting you to jump. Told you, she likes collecting bananas and coins.
Gotta collect.
You're talking to a collector. Clearly, we have to collect.
Clearly. I feel like that's a secret there, but maybe not. Okay, this is gonna be tricky.
This is my nightmare, by the way, guys.
Just to wake up one day and have to be on a rope.
Yep. No.
Suspended with
Wasps all over the
wasps.
place.
Oh, we made it halfway through already.
Somehow these don't seem as threatening as actual wasps to me, though.
Because they're cute.
Like, I could hang out with these guys.
Oh, really? No! My bad. That was my fault. And you know what? It would be cool to have a plushie of those guys. That'd be really cute.
I think they've made, like, old Donkey Kong. I've seen, it was, I think, Ungard was a plush in Funky Kong. Like,
Really?
like in Japan.
I want those.
Well, I think some nutcase had them up on eBay.
Some
like,
nutcase.
no, because they wanted like $300 or $500 for a couple plushies.
Is it like the UFO ones or something?
Yeah.
Or...
Really?
Wow.
Not going for that thing.
$300. It's a little crazy.
Like, I would love to have some Donkey Kong Country stuff.
I feel like you're going through a National Geographic episode, like the majestic eagle migrates.
I want to jump with them.
Party! I feel like we're close to the end here.
I feel like we are.
Exit! Yeah!
Let's cross that bridge.
We're doing good.
Yeah, we are. Temple Tempest. You ready to clap in?
Clap me in, boo.
Now, you know that's a secret, probably.
I always love that he did that.
Ooh, good. Did we talk about your favorite sidekick
Favorite sidekick?
in the game?
Yeah.
Which one would you
I'm
like?
trying to remember. Who did I like the most back in the day?
And same for everybody watching this. Comment below who you like the most.
Yeah.
Did you like Crimey?
Crimey the
Crimey the crime fighting frog. It's gonna be a fan favorite, I think.
I think so. I want to say my favorite used to be the Ramby.
Yeah.
Just because he was a lot of fun to just kind of like. Oh! Every time I try to like tell you guys a story, I lose focus.
When we play Mario Kart, I try to get her to talk all the time.
Because I like that you can use him to like
Follow the arrow.
to get through all the walls to all the secrets. So he was always my favorite.
He was still Blinkies.
Donkey Kong got bit in the butt.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Diddy Kong.
Because I think as a kid, like, my imagination was really wild all the time. Because I, like, would imagine that the levels had more to it than it actually did.
Yeah.
And then going back to play it, sometimes I'm like, you left that bunch of bananas? Are you bananas?
Green cheese.
Nice. Is this guy trying to like power something? What is he doing in there? Getting his cardio going or something? Exit. Take us home. Oh, thank you.
I was gonna see if there's. I think we missed a letter, but
That's
not
okay.
worth it. Save our game.
Save it, save it.
We're getting to that boss.
Yes, let's do it. 29%? I don't know if that's good at this point, but 29%.
The orangutan gang.
Are we gonna be fighting orangutans? I don't remember. What's this one?
Oh, this level?
It looks very ominous. I'm yelling, get out of there, though. Yay!
It's on you.
No! I don't even know what we're gonna fight.
You'll recognize it.
I'm a little scared. That sunset looks beautiful, though.
Yeah, I love the graphics of this game. Like, this was so mind-blowing back in the day, because we were just playing. I mean, even the Super Nintendo games look great as it is, but this, like, this was
so much
mind-blowing.
depth and so much beautiful color.
And just the models. Do you guys remember getting the VHS tape in the mail for Donkey Kong Country? I have the old, like, the promotional VHS tape that they would send out to show off the game with some guy in a Donkey Kong outfit, and they would show off. Yeah.
What is all of this? I know nothing about.
They used to do this stuff back in the day. I think I had one for Diddy Kong Racing, one for Star Fox. They used to send out tapes in the mail, Nintendo.
Really?
Show off games, and this was one of them. And they were talking about they were showing the behind the scenes, how they made the 3D graphics with Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong.
What?
Yeah.
Can I jump on his head with this guy? Oh.
He is fast.
Orangutans! No, come back! I'm so sorry! Aw, man. That's stupid. Take that.
Nice. This is good music. A little fun fact about the show is that when we edit, sometimes we play like other music just in the background. Ooh.
I died. Tap you in.
And one of the soundtracks we actually play a lot of is Donkey Kong Country, like Donkey Kong Country 2 mostly.
Definitely.
But sometimes we go through all three of them. We just have it on in the background.
That Bramble stage with Squawk.
Like, this is a beautiful song. Just the soundtrack is. I love the soundtrack of this game. I love a good soundtrack in a game. And you know, I just feel like, maybe it's nostalgia, but it's like you get so attached to the old soundtracks.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Nintendo 64 soundtracks, I just love.
Direct hit. This is a tough level.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta focus.
You feel like the orangutan would be on our team.
Yeah. Aren't we supposed to be working together?
You'd think so.
Brother?
Something's nothing up there.
What's going on down here? That's just a sneaky little hole of jumping crazies over there. How do I get up there? Oh, do I need the ostrich?
Maybe.
Aw, man. It looks so much fun up there, too.
Ooh, wow.
Whoa, somebody's
It's
angry. Oh, this music is so good. Exit! We made it! We made it! Yay! Is there anything up there?
I don't know.
Oh, I fell through.
And we'll never know. You're gonna bypass Cranky Kong, right?
Shall we do the last? Should the last one be?
Ooh, I think I know. Water level.
Yeah, that's Danny's favorites.
This music just amazing.
Yeah.
I love this music. This is my childhood right now. The nostalgia's hitting me. Let's go get me some On Guard.
I had to save the water level for you. Doesn't that guy know that pearls are very expensive? He should be keeping those.
You think so? I remember there's a lot of fake walls where you could swim through this level.
It's like you gotta check every wall. Oh no!
That's okay.
You know what?
We missed the cave somewhere too.
You want to play as Diddy?
No. You did it on purpose, didn't you?
No.
You did it on purpose.
Maybe. You gotta play the water level.
Donkey Kong swims like
Please find a Diddy though. Maybe behind him? Or is that too risky? Ah, I see a cave.
Yes!
And your buddy.
This was my favorite one. Now, if that nutcase would lower his price by like $500, I would buy the plush.
Yes. The nutcase. Oh. Come back! Go,
Here.
go! I love the sounds all the characters make.
Yeah. It adds to the whole game.
Yeah.
Nope, can't kill him.
Bananas. Can't miss them.
Oh, I'm like, wow.
At least he doesn't like go straight through the level and you lose him immediately.
Yeah, I like that. I'm okay with this.
I love this music. So relaxing.
The shark. See, I feel like these are very difficult games, but they're difficult, but they're not trying to trick you.
They're still balanced.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what we didn't really like with Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, it felt like really just tedious.
And I'm really hoping that our mind gets changed. I would love to have our mind be changed, and I know it's also a very critically acclaimed game.
Yeah.
But we just haven't gotten into it. We haven't fallen in love with it like we have with these. And I know it'll never be the same, but
it's really hard to like strike the right balance with a new game, especially with like trying to live up to what you used to love about the old games, but also be new and exciting in different ways. So it's tough. Maybe playing it again on the Switch with like the new additions will change our minds. I'm excited to try it.
ooh, it's crimey. And to play a crimey minigame.
Ah.
Alright, let's see what
Which
crimey
minigame is this? Oh, nice. I don't even. Oh yeah, okay, I remember this. You have to do the strategy. You go one way and then come back. I used to love these. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Extras!
Nice.
Whoa! 200. That immediately added 200. I think they all have that, right?
I think so. Come on. I just wasted that 200 by jumping around. Like an idiot for a minute.
Space. Oh,
you see,
boy.
we can't wait to be feeling better.
Yes.
But we also miss doing the show, so we want to make sure that we
Yeah.
did this and got this episode up and played some games. And by the time our next episode goes up, we will be feeling better.
Hopefully we'll be feeling a lot better and not coughing all the time. We're very excited for this new year. So much fun stuff to do with the show, so we can't really wait to get it all going.
It put me out really far back.
Yeah, even the last one did that to me too.
I wonder why. It's like you got punished for... This is a lot to go back through again.
Yeah. No, it did that to me the last time too, the last level. When I was doing the ostrich one.
Oh, that's...
No! Just be careful. Just take your time. But you've got to be close to the end because I saw the thing. What? How did we miss the O? Success!
Success!
Success! Nice job.
So, final
we go for
level, the boss fight.
Okay, yeah. I thought the ocean level was going to be our last, but
We gotta
we'll
beat
make this one the last. Okay, let's do it.
You're gonna start this one. Clapping you in. You ready?
Clap me in.
Oh, good. It's a humongous wasp.
Ah! Ah! He's so erratic, like a real wasp.
This is This is really why. I can guarantee you this is why.
Your nightmares?
Yes.
Ah! Stay cool. Stay calm. There we go. I got this. Oh!
I was to face my fears.
You got this. You got this. No! Nice.
He's still alive?
How many barrels to the face does it take to kill a wasp?
Right?
Nice shots! You got him! Very good. And you get a big Nintendo banana for it.
Yes.
Very nice.
Okay, we'll just save the rest
Good job.
for next time.
Yeah.
Good job.
That was fun.
Thank you guys so much for joining us as we played Donkey Kong Country on the SNES Classic, chosen by our Patreon Power Players.
That's right.
So don't forget to check out below to get your own NPC merch. It'll help support the show. And if you want to become a Patreon Power Player yourself, it's as low as $1 a month. You get behind the scenes access and
photos,
goodies,
videos, and physical rewards.
Yes.
Like
stickers.
There's stickers.
Pins.
There's pins. There's a thank you card. There's also other things like higher up you can get a Patreon exclusive t-shirts, and we're gonna be adding like a ton of extra stuff too, so go over there and check it out.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure you guys tune in next Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern for our next episode of the Power Hour.
That's right.
So
remember, gaming is always better together.
So until next time, guys,
thanks
for watching. Hey, so if you liked that video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Nintendo Power Couple YouTube channel, and follow us on social media.
And if you want to support our channel, be sure to check out our Patreon or grab yourself some NPC merch.
So remember guys, gaming is always better together, so until next time, thanks for watching.